There is another game we're going to do a review on. It's a Airport City. Game site have designed it, and it's a very interesting game if you are a fan of Sims and Tycoon City, or playing such games where you design your business and cities and ports. So it's a great game. It's a nice game. It does not only have to do only with the airport, but it's also have some place for city as well. Now let me show you how is it how things are running up here. These are my planes. I need to collect these. My flights have arrived. It's a great game. You have the passengers, which actually goes in the usually in the plane, and this is the revenue you generate. This is an oil revenue. You have expansion plans and God knows what. You have hotels. These plane goes and collectibles are there, so you collect and all. It's a great time pass. You have neighbors. If you click on this, you will find some neighbors here. I have some friends here, so you can go there, check it out. It's a great airport. There is a variety of game. It's massive, it's slow, but it takes time, but you usually come for 15-10 minutes. There are flights to Goa, Bali Islands, and Turkish coast. Just name it and you will find. There are furthermore New York, London, Thailand, San Francisco, and there are many options are there. So right now I have spent a lot on the city. So you need to have a city to control. You have power plants to deal with. You have power plants, you have expansion plans. Every time you go for expansion, price increases. But the best part is that if you buy airport cash, which is this cash, only for 10 airport cash you might get in every expansion. So it's a good time. It just gift have arrived, so I take it up and I will return the favor to him. So this is how it goes. These are small planes dealing Paris. You need oil, and it's a great time pass. It's a truly a great time pass. I must say it's a you need to understand the phenomena of strategy based games, or I must say games which describes. So there are some guest plane as well who arrives. Okay, the runway matters a lot. Runways matters a lot. These big runway, a small plane can land on a small plane can land on every runway, but a bigger plane has to have a specific runway. So runway is a very important thing in this gameplay. You need see the passengers which were in the city have actually were able to put it in there, and now you can collect them more. 37, and here you have the full option. So it's a nice game. It's a great game. If you're a fan of designing airports, cities, fan of Sims kind of sort of a game, Farm Village or such games, you go design, build things. So this is a very great and small game. Nothing very impressive, but I believe it's a good time pass. Nothing else. You need to bring up your airport host and gifts, and there is a vast variety. You can actually, there are some perks as well. Perks, can you believe that? So you have to buy if you want to have normally, and you can even get from flight coming and guest planes which are arriving on your runway might give you some benefits, some product which you can combine and make such perks, which is actually one is the most interesting perk is this one, which actually increases your every revenue within the 6-hour period. So this is amazing. So if I'm getting 7, it becomes 14 or 15, some sort of like that. And there are some objectives as well. So it's a game which can engage you, can keep you engaged for hours. So it's a great game, a nice game. It doesn't only have to do with the airport, but it also has to do with building the city, the expansion, the money, the gathering. What you're going to prioritize. You have few money, limited resources and everything. Are you going to go for airport, or this time it's decision making game? So I didn't expected so much from such a small game. So it's a nice game. I'm impressed. It actually keeps you engaged for hours. So I recommend people who go for such games to try this game, which is known as Airport City Free to Fly. Thank you for the next game. Game Guru signing off.